What's going on, everybody? This is Mario Brown, and this is Empowerment for Life today. How are you? I hope all is well with you. So I got an email in my Coffee with Jesus email box, and somebody was asking me, what things do you look for, or should you look for, when you are trying to be with somebody or choose them to date or be with in the long-term dating situation, right? Outside of prayer, they said outside of prayer, what things should you look at in the natural? And so, you know what? Let me deviate for a second. You know what? I hate when I'm in a parking space, for somebody to pull up next to me, close to my vehicle, right? I'm already in the parking space as I should be between the lines. They pull up next to my vehicle and they know it's tight. They know it's really close, all right? Even though they're within the lines. But it's always a person who needs to open the door to its fullest point to get out. Which means you can't just open it a little bit and get on out. You got to open it all the way so you can get all of you out. And that means that your door is going to hit my vehicle. You know what I'm saying? You know you need all that space. Park back there, back in a space over there where ain't no cars. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to squeeze out, and then your door is on my car. I hate that. All right. Now, what I was talking about, so she asked me about what should you be praying about? What should you be, and not praying about, but what should you be seeking? So I said, well, you know what? Are you a clean person? That's the first thing I ask about, that you got to ask yourself. Are you a clean person? Okay, if you are a clean person, then you need to consider how clean this person is. Now, I'm not talking about if their clothes are clean. I'm talking about their house. Is their house clean? You know what I mean? You got to get over there and see. Because a clean house, no matter how you look at it, a person who regularly cleans their house, you can tell it's a clean smell without plug-ins. You know what I mean? But if you got a funky house, it's dirty and stuff like that, plug-ins can't mask that. You know what I mean? Your house is just funky and you're trying to clean up because you got company coming over. It's not real. It's not real. You need to know how people keep house. You know what I mean? The second thing that I would say is if you are a clean person with your body, your hygiene, you need to know theirs. Because there's some people who do what I call situational baths. You hear what I'm saying? Situational baths. You know what I mean? What is a situational bath, Mario? This is to empower you. People take situational baths. In other words, if they have a situation coming up where they're going to be close to somebody or whatever, intimacy or whatever, then they'll take a bath. But if they're not in a situation where a bath is mandatory, like for intimate purposes, they ain't going to really bathe, or it ain't going to be no good one anyway. You know what I mean? They're not going to bathe right. You cannot deal with people who take situational baths. You need people that are going to bathe on a daily basis, because those people who only take situational baths are people, very honestly, that one bath is not going to contain or pickle that odor and funk. It's not going to happen. I promise to God, it's not going to happen. You can't pray that off. That's a natural issue. You want to bathe regularly to keep that pickled. You feel me? And so when you got these people that take situational baths, you can't deal with them. And don't be afraid to ask them. Do not be afraid to ask them, do you take situational baths? And then explain to them how you learned about it. And then, send them over here to this video so they can look at it and I can help them. You know what I mean? So the third thing that I would say a person should consider before they connect with somebody is their oral hygiene. Like, what's happening in your mouth? What's going on with your mouth? What's happening? Do you floss? Do you scrape your tongue? Do you clean your tongue real good? You know what I'm saying? Do you get that stuff off your tongue? I think that's very critical. If you care about your teeth and you like your mouth to be fresh and stuff like that. And let me tell you something. Stay away from people who chew Big Red or eat cinnamon candies and they already got like funk breath. Because that's going to be so offensive that it could probably and would have ran Jesus off the cross. You don't want to deal with those kind of people. You know what I mean? That really don't take the time to floss their teeth and brush their teeth really good. My grandma used to say, go in there and clean your mouth, baby. Go in there and clean your mouth. because that's very critical. That's very critical. You know, you need to be sure that the person does more than that little like 1 second brush. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want that. You need somebody that spends 2 minutes, at least a flat 2 minutes, you know, really, really brushing their teeth. Look at their toothpaste. You know what I mean? And see if they have mouthwash in their bathroom when you go and visit, because that's going to be critical. Now, don't go through them people's stuff. If you don't see it out, just don't worry about it, but you'll know. Okay, so that was also just a few suggestions that I have, and I hope that, you know, Melanie got it. You know, Melanie, I did this video specifically for you, but maybe some other people need it too. You know what I mean? But those are the things that I look for that are very critical for me. You know what I mean? I'm just like OCD when it comes to that stuff. You know, so yeah. All right. Until we meet again, share this video with somebody. I think it'll empower them, and I believe God will be pleased with you if you share this video. I believe that. All right. God bless you. Take care.